Hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, Mono again. Hold on. Crap. How can I fix this? Testing. No, I'm still Mono. Hey, Cerberus, I don't know how to fix this, man. Hold on. It's gotta be a way. Oh, I know. Testing. Nope, still Mono. Crap. Hold on, I'm gonna have to close Twitch and reopen it. Hold on. Okay, how about now? It works now? It works now! Hold on. Dude, I cannot see anything. This is weird. I can't see anything with these glasses. Hold on. There it is. Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? I'm dressed as Ken from Barbie, man. From what's that movie? Well, yeah. What up? Very colorful shirt, indeed. Woo. Oh, you were thinking of I know what you're thinking of. You're thinking of were you thinking of Karate Kid? Because that's what it reminds me of a little bit. But no, it's actually Ken from the Barbie movie. See, like I am Knuff. It says so here. I am Knuff, man. 3 guys in a comedy movie. I don't know what that is. No clue. No clue. Oh, I'm just realizing on YouTube it's not reversed. I forgot to reverse it. There it is. The Hangover? Wait, how does it remind you of The Hangover? What character? What character has? What are you saying I look like Zach Galifianakis? What do you mean, what character, man? But how though? He doesn't have the blonde hair, like, and he's not wearing a colorful shirt. The only thing that could possibly remind you of it is the beard and the glasses. And at that point, it's not a costume. It's just me with glasses. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mr. Barad. It's like I just look like him normally. It's probably not the movie where I've seen the meme, but I will find it in Discord. I don't know if I should be offended. No, I'm kidding. He's all right. I'm kidding. He's all right. But yeah, I'm hiding the beard because otherwise you guys wouldn't see the shirt. But the microphone, you don't really see the shirt regardless. But yeah. So now that we've seen the words, I am Knuff. I'm gonna hide it with the beard because, dude, this is hot in here, man. I am not used to having hair. And just like wearing this is like making me sweat. Yeah, but that's not him though. That's not Zach Galifianakis, man. But that's just my regular look though. If I remove the fake hair, it just looks like regular me. The hair is incredible though. I looked exactly like that dude. You know what? That should be my Halloween costume actually, honey. That's what we should do. I should just like hide my beard in like a shirt or something, and then like just have me wear like a kind of like tattered brown vest, and then I can like sit to the side and look at people during our Halloween party and just like nod with a smile. That'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. Dude, I am, it's so warm, man. How do you guys do with hair, dude? No, I'm kidding. Of course I'm gonna dress like this. But of course I fit with you, but like, how do you guys do with hair? How do you not like, are not sweaty all the time? Next Halloween, ZZ Top, dude, that'd be so easy for me to do. I should totally do it. It'd be so easy. It'd be like a minimum effort costume, I feel like. Hold on, let me open up like a window with ZZ Top on it. ZZ Top. Like, yeah, like it'd be like all I need is like a hat. I already have the glasses. In fact, I would argue I already have the glasses from like one of them. I need the hat and like a black vest or something. Easy. The crazy part is that, you know, like how many people tell me that, like the ZZ Top thing, like everybody, like I think my godfather literally will tell me every time I see him that the only thing I'm missing is the thing to make like a guitar spin on me, like on like a strap with a thing to make a guitar spin. Like every time I see him, every single time without fail. And I'm not sure he remembers he told me last time. Like, I'm pretty sure he thinks he's coming up with the joke for the first time, but he says that every time. The thing too is like I don't see him very often, so like whenever I see him, like it must have been like a year, so he probably forgot he told me that. Yeah, I was a Viking last year. Yep, I was a chubby Viking last year, and this year me chubby bearded Ken. Like. Oh yeah, each year, yeah, exactly. Each year, I'm like just a little bit more chubby. Each year. Kind of wish like I wouldn't be, right? Kind of wish like I'd be getting thinner every year. That'd be great. Fortunately, not the case. That'd be amazing though. I love that. But yeah, each year, man. Dude, I had a weird day today. Like, you know, like whenever like, because you know, like the economy and stuff, the way it's going, like every tech company's having issues or like it's just not hiring anymore. And like there were kind of rumors that like maybe would be kind of cutting off people or whatever. And like, I got real scared for like a minute today, that like I might be losing my job or something. Turns out no, but like, for like a minute I thought so, and that was very draining for the rest of the day too. It's like it's just the stress, you know, not knowing. And whenever you do like figure out like, oh no, like that's not it at all. Like, it was kind of like a period of time. I say a minute, like let's say like an hour, like I didn't know. So like during that time, I was stressful. Yeah, but turns out everything's fine. But yeah, not the greatest. Your day was draining mentally. What happened? My day was draining mentally, so I can't even imagine what your day must have been. Just was it a picture in Discord? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Hold on. Subaratus, are you in Discord? You're not in Discord, are you? Nope. Okay, just hold on. I'm a post like, can you click on that link? Does it open an image for you? It opens one for me, but it might not for you if you're not in the Discord. I'm not sure. It does. So yeah. Okay. So there we go. So that's last year's costume. Van's like hot, very hot. That's what I know it's not what you mean, but like right now I feel very hot here, which is odd because I was cold all day. But like, caliente, holy crap, looks pretty good. Nice. Well, I mean, Van made the costume. Just really grumpy today at work. I was trying to help them, but they just parried and complained a lot all shift. Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. That sucks, man. It's a pretty big bummer. I hate those days. I try not to be the one complaining all day, as much as possible, even though I'm having a bad day or something. Van usually, God bless her, is the one that like takes the brunt of it, I guess. Whenever that happens. You know what she'll say? She'll say like if I'm being too grumpy or like too like kind of annoying and stuff, she'll be like, go get your dopamine somewhere else. That's what she'll say. Because of my ADHD. So either she feeds me, which kind of like stops the thing, or she just basically tells me to go and get my dopamine somewhere else and not try to pick a fight just because. And I usually, whenever she says that, like it's annoying to hear that, but at the same time, like it kind of like just stops me in my tracks, and then my brain just goes like, oh yeah, that's right, I should probably go elsewhere and just chill out for a minute. So I just go like in my office or something, and I just gonna chill out for a minute, and then I'm good. I get Viking stuff, but I'm going to cosplay in certain events or not. Oh, really? That's awesome, dude. That's really cool. Yeah, you no longer get. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you shouldn't be. Feeds you. That's good. Yeah. I mean, that's usually like one of two ways to kind of. Not that I'm grumpy all the time, but like whenever it happens. Today's better than yesterday for sure. However, last night, super late, like I think I was like in bed or something. I had to go and like get the garbage down again, and the bin was like stupid heavy, and I managed to get it down without hurting myself. But this morning I woke up and then my back and neck was hurting a lot. So either I slept weird, or it was the fact that I was like, the bin was like super heavy and I was kind of carrying down a flight of stairs. So yes, today not hurting at all, where I think my hernia might be, like none, but my back is hurting a lot though, and my neck too, but not to a point where like I can't function. Like I was able to work and do stuff, but like still not great. So yeah, like yesterday was like the hernia thing, today back and neck, but at least it's not the hernia and the rest of the thing. But But I'm tired, man. I just want freaking results. I just want my doctor to like send me a message, be like, hey, you know, we see that it's the thing, and then like schedule an appointment for like a surgery or something. I don't know. Just anything really at that point, to be honest. My neck was hurting a couple days straight, like day ago. I mean, for the results are going to be a walk-in clinic, but it's going to be a walk-in clinic with an appointment because it's like a follow-up appointment, right? So thankfully, it shouldn't be that much of an issue getting the follow-up appointment, and then afterwards it would be the hospital or into another walk-in clinic. But sometimes the walk-in clinics near here, sometimes they'll have like surgeons go there too, and you don't have to like it's like a set appointment. It's not like you try and call it like 8 p.m. to try and get an appointment like you would a walk-in clinic. It's literally like you're going for like a fixed appointment with a surgeon to talk, but he happens to be in a physical location that is a walk-in clinic. But it's my hospital appointment next Thursday. I don't want to go, dude. I don't want to go. I mean, I could go for you, I guess. Just be there. But I don't, dude. I'm scared of like what they might say. I'm still scared it's going to be something other than a hernia. I'm really hoping it's something like either very, very simple and or like not too bad, or it's a known quantity like a hernia, because I've had hernias before. I know how this works. It doesn't stress me out. It just annoys me, but I'm not stressed out by it. But like that's what I hope for. What is your appointment for the like at hospital? Is this just like a checkup or like? Wait, didn't you just have an appointment for a checkup? Think positive. The body will be more positive in return. I mean, true. It's just very, very easier said than done. But I agree. I should probably be positive. Dude, I still haven't received my copy of like Star Ocean 2. I just received a message today telling me that it's like, remember like because my payment got declined and then I had to like call them to redo the payment. Like, so that was, I talked to the most bored person on the planet, I think. It was so weird. Like literally called, waited for a while, and then like eventually somebody picked up, and it wasn't even like, you know, like GameStop, whatever. It was literally just like, yeah. So I was like, I have a thing and I need to redo the payment, and he's like, what's the order number? And then I just gave him the order number, and he said like processed, and that's it. He didn't say bye. He didn't say anything. Like, and it was just like a giant silence, because I was like, do you need anything else? Like, what's happening? And then he eventually just like have a good day, and then he kind of hung up, and I was like, wow, that was great. It was the most like bored person on the planet that day. They did ship it out today, or rather no, they haven't shipped it out yet. I think they're shipping it out tomorrow. But isn't it coming out tomorrow actually? So maybe it's normal that it's not shipped out yet. But it's weird because I've seen people online say that like they've received their copies and they've played it already. A lot of people like posting with their games and stuff. Like they had like the box and everything. Next week for Bloodworks, just check if everything's okay. Oh, I hope everything is fine, dude. Not gonna have to wait because you got an appointment and they check vitamins are gonna be real low. GameStop. Yeah, I got it from GameStop because they don't charge right away. So like that's usually what I end up doing. I just get everything from them, unless I can avoid it. Like if for some reason I already have the money, then I'm probably gonna go with like VCG or VGC or like, you know, something else than them. But if I don't have a choice, like it's either GameStop or Amazon, because in those cases then they don't charge right away. So like I can like pre-order way ahead of time and know that I'm gonna have the money by that point. Oh, they were? I already have mine though. I have my physical copy. Dude, you still have microplays. That's crazy to me. Because like here, like we're like in Quebec, like microplay like got bought out by like a video rental store. And so for a while you would go into that specific brand of video rental stores and you would have like it would be like a split shop. Like half of it would be movies, the other half would be games. And then eventually, you know, the economy being what it is and stuff with like rental movies, they all shut down. There's not a single one left. And by extension, every microplay closed at the same time. So there's no microplays anymore. I used to work at microplay for a while. Well, I mean, technically I was working at the video rental part, but like since they own both, I was like frequently would be like, oh, like my entire week is working at microplay and I was working on the game side. Blood fast as my BPM is, dude. Your vitamin levels are not good. I mean, I guess encrypt like it makes sense, but like, and I guess I don't know what you have, Super Router, so like I have no idea. Dude, vitamin levels are going to be so hard to keep up, especially with the winter. Like, everywhere. So like, all the beekeepers, all the people that are like look like people that deal with animals and stuff, like they're all noticing behaviors that are consistent with a very, very long and cold winter. So like one of those winters will like is going to be crazy, like super cold, huge amount of snow. So like it's gonna be tough this winter to kind of get all those vitamins, especially your sun. Is coffee a vitamin, dude? If coffee were a vitamin, I'd be set, man. I'd be like 500% of that specific vitamin in my blood. A cold, ugly winter, I think my heart hurts. Dude, I'm honestly, I'm great, dude. Like a cold winter where like there's a lot of snow, I'm very, very happy. Now the thing is, by like February, like mid to end February, I'm kind of done though. Like at that point, like snow can go away. But like before then, I'm very happy with a lot of snow. Oh, dude, that's true, right? Because yeah, you might not be able to just go. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm working from home, so to me, it's not like a the end of the world, you know. Didn't get sick either. Oh, dude, right. Well, then I hope we can have a very mild winter then. Even though I prefer like a very, very cold winter, I much prefer you be okay. So yeah, let's hope for a mild winter. Just so you're fine. Yeah, but yeah, to answer your question from earlier, they did ship it out, like or rather like it's weird. I received a message that said that it said that the order had been accepted and was shipped. But when I look at the tracking number, it only says the label was created. It doesn't say that it's actually shipped. So, and it's coming from Ontario. So like I very highly doubt that it's going to make it to here by tomorrow. But at the same time, like it doesn't really matter because I'm not gonna be playing it day one anyway, right? So it doesn't matter to me when I receive it, as long as I receive it, basically. There's no way it's a mild winter. Wait, where do you live, Sobratus? I mean, if you wanna share. It will ship out this evening and arrive tomorrow. Yeah, it's Puro. Oh, true. That's right. I forgot. Yeah. Well then, yeah, but well then you're gonna be fine. Dude, it's great. I love just like I've said this multiple times. If it wasn't gonna like, I wouldn't be able to do it right now because of, you know, I mean, multiple, the channel, van, the cats, like seeing family and stuff. But like, if I were like, if I didn't have any attachment whatsoever, and it'd be like, and I'd be like in top physical shape, I would totally go for like a year and so, like to try it out at the South Pole to help out with the science experiments and stuff. I would totally do it. To me, it sounds super freaking awesome. Like you're just surrounded, you're like in a bunker, and like outside is like minus 60 degrees Celsius, and like it's like being on the moon, basically. Like I just freaking love it. Ben Kaido's tutorial sucks, dude. I've never played it, man. I'm curious. But a year isn't bad because you can return, right? For sure. Yeah. It'd be a year. No, because the so unless you're like a scientist and stuff, like it's usually by contract. I looked it up a little bit. Like it's per contract. So usually a contract is like 9 months to a year, and it's and afterwards like they ship you back, and then you can apply again for like another contract. And obviously you have to be like in peak physical shape because they don't want anybody that might hurt themselves easily or have any kind of like dangerous health issues and stuff, because there's no hospital. There's barely a doctor. And just sending you back to the nearest hospital is a huge thing. Like we're talking like helicopters and boats and stuff. Like it's a huge deal. Like you just can't just. So it's like yeah. So it's like the fact that it's also like a per contract, because a lot of people like mentally they can't handle more than that. It's because like there's almost no sun, or there's like only sun. It's one or the other. It's freaking cold. It's cramped because there's very and there's not much you can do. And you're basically working every day. There's not really like a vacation time. I think so, Sobratus. Yeah, I think I heard that too. You can have PDF manuals, YouTube videos to teach me how to play. Wait, is that bad? I saw like there's a person I follow on Twitter that like plays a lot of RPGs and was playing Baten Kaidos and complained the entire time. First of all, like that specific person doesn't like puzzles whatsoever, and apparently the puzzles are like there's a lot of them in dungeons and stuff, especially in the second game. And like even in the first game, apparently the game is really bad at telling you where to go. So a lot of the time, apparently you're just kind of left to your own devices and you have to kind of figure out where to go. I kind of like chalk it off to like probably she didn't read all the dialogue, or like maybe there was a hint somewhere that she just didn't get. And maybe that she's kind of exaggerating the situation, but like at the same time, like if you're also saying that you have to look up, because she said that she had to look up guides all the time and stuff to just figure out where to go. So I'm thinking like maybe it's true then. Maybe it's just like kind of just like a confusing game basically. It's like poker, you go for straights and pairs. Oh, interesting. What is yeah, interesting, yeah. Buying Mario RPG, but not right now. Got a new Yakuza game to play next week thanks to Game Pass. Oh, very true. That's right. Yeah, Game Pass. I'm still getting Mario. I really wanted to get the Yakuza games, like down the line eventually, physical and stuff, but like they're not even making physical games anymore. They're not making physicals of those two games, the two new Yakuza games. They're not getting a physical copy. So because of that, I'm just kind of like I'm probably still gonna play them because it looks super fun, but it's probably gonna be like end up being a thing where like I play them whenever they're on Game Pass or something, or like I don't know. I'm annoyed about the lack of physical games anymore. You can from VGP. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? They said they were not making a physical copy, or like is VGP somehow? Oh, like there's a physical copy in Asia? Oh, I thought it was no physical copy, period. I didn't realize there was like ones coming from Asia. Oh, so like Play Asia probably would also be an option then. If for whatever reason VGP doesn't have any. Interesting. Kind of cool. I hate the no physical games, man, thing. That's super annoying. I don't know about you guys, but like I'm not going for a full digital future where like all the games you can't play anymore. They keep like freaking removing like closing down like digital stores all the time. Like you're paying full price for a license to rent the game with no time limit except for when you decide to either pull the game off or like shut down the freaking servers. I saw that too. Yeah, that also pisses me off. That's why I refuse to give them any money, even though the game looks super good. I'm gonna play Alan Wake the day it comes to a service like Game Pass. Wait, really? Detachable second screen? What do you mean? Detachable. Huh. I kind of failed to see how that works. Like a DS? But you could like somehow detach a second. That's so weird. Yeah, I want to see the thing too. They keep skirting questions about backwards compatibility, and that scares me. That would make sense. That way they could do Xenoblade Chronicle X. But yeah, it annoys me because like I want to be able to put in the cartridge from the game the games I already have. Like just allow me to like put in the cartridges from like Switch games into the new Switch or whatever they want to call it, you know? That's what I want. Like I want like I want to be able to put in the cartridges, and I want to be able to, if you have like digital games, just to be able to download them and play them on the new console. Yeah, like they said, like the only thing they confirmed is like they said that it's going to be a lot easier for people that have already invested in games this generation because of the way they make things now with the Nintendo account. Like apparently with the Nintendo account, like it's easier for people to keep their games. That's all they said. They didn't say like you would be able to play them on a new console or whatever. So I'm assuming that's what he means. I'm assuming like if you bought a game digital, you'd be able to just download it again and play it. But the thing with Nintendo is like it's all behind freaking. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they put that service behind the freaking paywall again or something, like a subscription. Yeah, that's true, Subaratis. Yeah, like, that's the only place, honestly, that I trust to buy games digital. Whenever possible, I try to avoid it. If I cannot avoid it, then I get them digital on Steam. That's also very true, Encrypt. Yeah, like once Gabe is gone, like I'm not sure what they'll do. They could very well just start charging a subscription. There's no subscription right now. They could super easily just charge a subscription to try and squeeze in more money. True, Encrypt. Yeah. Wait, Rebirth is more expensive digital? Is it because it comes with like extra content? Is that the reason? Steam credits to purchase games? Oh yeah. Wait, but is that true? Hold on. FF7 Rebirth. Standard, right? The lock. I don't know. Oh, I certainly hope so too, yeah. Because Sunny's Leasing just does exchange rates. Really? Ugh. That's lame. The only thing I want is I don't want to be locked out of summons. Isn't there like a version of the game you just don't get the summons? Am I crazy? Like, I'm pretty sure. Is it the collector to get the summons? Yeah. They're DLCs though. So maybe you can actually just buy them separately. But I remember like in the first game, there was a lot of summons you just could not get. Like they were like dishing them out like on freaking. It was dumb. It was like, oh, you want to get the summon, or like you have to buy like Burger King or whatever. Like it was so weird. I mean, probably, yeah, to be honest. Evil will forever be in our hearts. Enough Gabe for my Steam Deck? Yeah, just hold on, guys. Just give me a second. Jesus, man, it's actually extremely cold outside of the office, and as soon as I walk into my office, and it's like a sauna because I have 2 PCs running, 2 lights. Jesus, man. How many games do I have? I don't even know. How do you know how many games you have? Oh, I see. I have 559. No, 58, because one of them is DSX. Like, heat is off right now. Dude, it's actually like I've been cold all day. It's just that all day I wasn't like wearing freaking fake hair and like a ton of I didn't have like 2 spotlights blasting at the same time. Yeah, that probably doesn't help. No, we didn't, because we're gonna switch. We're gonna change to the game actually. So just hang tight. 207 Steam games. I spend way too much money on Steam, I feel like, because I mean most of these games I don't play, and I want to say like a huge amount of them I've never played. Although I have all of the Assassin's Creeds, I think. No, actually, I have all of them up to Unity. Yeah. And then like physically I have Valhalla and Mirage. Been a console gamer personally. I feel that, man. I'm like, if you like, you probably don't. That's just like part of the amount of games I have console. Level 109. I don't even know how you level up in Steam. I never really paid attention to that whole stuff. I see people with like crazy avatars and stuff. I have no idea. Hold on. Wait, just hang tight before I do anything. Confirm that stuff is actually. It is. Voice. Let's go, man. Here we go. So, if you don't know what this game is, it's made by Square Enix. It's a horror / mystery game. Basically, and it's kind of like a visual novel-y kind of deal. So the thing that I like the most about this is it's essentially, it's very anime. So like the characters that we play are cursed. They have like an item like that they found that is tied to a like an urban legend, something that happened a really long time ago, and that item curses them, and the curse makes you want to kill people really badly. But also the curse comes with like you can kill people with the curse, but the curse comes with a very specific set of requirements. So for instance, the first character we played was Shogo Okie, that dude, and his curse that he had was that he could only kill people if they walked away from him. So So if someone is talking to him and threatening him, he can't do anything about it to defend himself unless that person leaves. If the person tries to leave, then he can kill them if he wants to. This character here, like Aru Ishigima, the one I'm playing right now, the curse that she has, she can kill people if they are near fire or if they have on them something that can start a fire. So like a lighter, for example, to light cigarettes or whatever. That's how she kills people. So she cannot kill anybody. Well, I mean, she could, if she had any normal human, if she had a gun, she could probably shoot someone. But like using the curse, she can only do it in those circumstances. Now, why would you want to kill someone? Basically, the curse, like the item that you have that is cursed and that's cursing you, you have to reach. It's collecting souls, and you have to reach 100% collection of souls, of human souls. And once you do that, then you can resurrect someone. You can pick whoever you want, and you can resurrect them. So, like him was trying to resurrect like one of his friends. Her kid has been missing was missing for a very long time. And then found later dead. Basically, like there was a ransom. She tried to pay it. The cops didn't want her to pay it, so she didn't. And then the kidnapper killed her son. So she and since that time she's been trying to figure out who did it, but also how to resurrect the kid, basically. And now she has an option. She has a curse, and if she gets enough souls, she can resurrect him. The thing too is if you kill someone with your curse that is just a regular person walking around and you just happen to kill them, it gives you very, very little percentage. Like those souls are worth nothing. Let's say like a 1%. If you manage to kill someone else that also has a curse, it gives you like 30% in one go. So you don't want to kill people willy-nilly, but if you are sure that someone has a curse, you want to kill them because it gives you like 30%, like in one fell swoop. So to get like 100%, it's much less people to kill. The thing is, like, the person that has a curse that you're trying to kill can also kill you, and they have like special powers too, right? So you have to like make sure. What if you wear a Ken Halloween costumes or you curse? I mean, maybe I am. Who knows? What about the last guys? How his curse works? You mean the last person alive? We can only play those 4 characters for now. I think this might be the entirety of the characters that we can play. But the people that have curses, they're supposed to be like, there's minimum 7 that we know for sure. But very early on in the prologue, they say that like there could be 9 or even all the way up to 15 people that have curses. So it's entirely possible that there's way more than we think. I did finish the first guy's storyline, yeah. Because the first guy's storyline is a prologue. So the thing with the first guy's storyline is normally, like, whenever you are in a situation where you can kill someone, you can choose to kill the person or not. The first guy, whenever you had the option to kill someone, it was a fake option. Like, the game would always choose to kill, basically, because it's part of the story for the prologue. But all the other characters, it will literally be a choice. We can choose to kill someone or not. And as you can see, story can also branch out. So depending on like which option you pick, sometimes the story will branch out, and then you want to be able to you can come back and do the other storyline, basically the part that broke out of. Now the thing that I don't know is, I don't know if is like, if you fail and you die, like let's say like I died, I don't know, like here, like on this step, like I confronted someone that had a curse and like I failed or something, it shoots you back here, but now you know what the curse of the other person is that killed you, and you can try and make it not work. So for instance, if I was like, I don't know, playing this guy and I was meeting her and I had a lighter in my pockets and she kills me, if I reload like that scene, I can then choose to discard the lighter before talking to her, meaning that then she cannot kill me anymore. See what I mean? So you do have like some kind of, there's like options and stuff. You can try and beat the game that way. I try to like to make the situation work for you. And what's cool is like your character will comment on like they will react to it. So for instance, if I throw the lighter, he might say like why am I doing this? Like I thought I needed the lighter. Well, whatever. And he just throws it away. So it's kind of cool, man. It's like there's a few options like that. It's really, really nice. You picked up some Danganronpa this year? Oh, I still need to play through those games, man. I really want to do that too eventually. That'd be cool. I think maybe next Halloween I might do one of them. So yeah, so we started the story, like her story basically. She's talking with this guy, which is like he's a detective, like a private detective that she hired, and he's got a lead on of someone that was connected to the kidnapping of my son, and that person is her. Apparently our son talked to her, and she like basically they talked together, and then like they left the school yard together. And then not long after, he was abducted. So that's all we know. So yeah. Also, they're all in the same night. Like it's all happening in the same night, basically. So far, like I've not seen what happens after 5 a.m. It's been almost an hour since Richter left, Richter being the private detective. I'm also very surprised in Crib, man. And like it's actually nominated for awards for writing. Hey Tigi, what's up, man? You like it? Look, I'm dressed as Ken. Barbie. See, like I am Kenuff, and I even have the sunglass. Hey, Blaine Cage, what's up, man? I'm doing good, dude. Thank you. I should say hi, Barbie. How much is living? Dude. I have to remove these though. I can't like wear those because I wouldn't be able to read the freaking screen. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yes. Yes. I was supposed to do all of that yesterday. I was just not feeling like physically well enough to stream, so unfortunately I couldn't make it, but we can make it today. So wait, so Blankage, what have you been up to, man? Have you been playing anything interesting? Like, I feel like it's been forever since I talked to you. Shino. Oh no, what's happening? What are you gonna say now? You've been busy? But like, how busy? Don't ask me a bunch of stuff? Well, I mean, go ahead, sure. He promised to call me if anything happened, but he hasn't. So all I can do is wait and wait. Very busy. Did you see all those U's and Y's? Okay, let's see. Flower arrangement. The flowers put me at ease just a little. That That old hanging scroll. I've seen it too often to feel anything from it now. That's kind of sad. Should I put a record on? No, it's too late for that. I'm not in the mood for music anyway. That makes sense. So that's where he was earlier. Come to think of it, I never offered him any tea. Now that I have learned how to make it. What's this, a newspaper? It must have fallen off the chair. Not read it yet. I'm not done looking around. Oh, please do, yeah. Oh, encrypt, yes. Yes, dude, I'm so excited. It's a fax machine. I rarely find a use for it. I don't know anybody else who owns one. I'm waiting for Richter to contact me, but he hasn't. Ticking seems so loud, it just goes to show how quiet it is. There's nothing on at this hour. I see no point in turning it on. We've already gotten that sticker. There's like a mini game where like you have to find like all the stickers, and there's a whole bunch of them. It says like finding all of them like protects you somehow or something. I don't know. Okay. The newspaper. I probably moved to Ontario. Oh, really? I want to know how the living expenses are. I'm probably not the best person to ask for Ontario because I don't live there. Probably Encrypt would know better. I'd be able to tell you for Quebec, but Ontario is unfortunately not the same. Kind of like in the States where like one state is not the same as another state. Yeah. But yeah, the Kingdom Hearts news is super interesting, man. Like new game is like going to be doing like closed beta in December and January, and like in two separate regions, like UK and Australia. With a release in 2024, so I'm assuming it's probably going to release like, my guess is like before June or around June. So yeah, dude, I'm excited. I want to play more Kingdom Hearts, which leaves me just enough time to play through Dark Road so that I am ready to play the new game. And also, apparently, you're like the character you're playing in that new game, like Missing Link, is the same character you played in Union Cross, which fantastic. I'm excited. To move to Montreal, but stuff happened. That's fine, dude. I would have been able to help you for Montreal though, because I know that a lot better. Read it. It's a newspaper. Well, thank you. I only leave them in here for the guests. I hardly ever read them myself. I don't think I've taken the time to go over one in years, in fact. But it's not like I have anything better to do. So society. It looks like the city's biggest problem right now is pollution. I remember how the air and water used to be even more polluted. The river was covered in scum from all the sewage and industrial waste, and it stank so badly it made my eyes water. Eventually, people started getting sick, and it couldn't be ignored anymore. Fortunately, it's gotten better since then. Although the air around the industrial district is still filthy with gas and smog. That's it? I can't... Let me read the rest of it. If there's one thing Honjo never wants for, it's horrific crimes. They found a police officer dead in a local park just the other day. A lot of my family are in the police. I hope it wasn't anybody I knew. I don't read the newspaper anymore. Not since last year. It brings back bad memories. Bro. Suicide at a local high school. Oh, I remember that. A high school girl jumped off a roof about a week ago. She was bullied, I think. Or maybe it was something about exam pressure. What? But... no, this can't be right. Her name. Michio Shiraishi from Komagata High School. Wait, what? Can't be. Hold on. She's the oh, I don't have a file on her. Really? I mean, I can't see the story shard because it's gonna kick me out. It's the girl we can play. Like the girl we can play, but like she said she was dead from like last week. About a week ago. A week ago. That can't be right. Also, that girl specifically is the one that like might have seen her son, so she's dead. Economy articles. All sorts of articles about the current state of the economy. Now that the post-war boom is past its peak, we're moving into the era of large corporations. It's about 220 to 230 yen to the dollar. Manufacturing is on the rise and exports are healthy. It's better today for the Japanese, I guess. Because today it's more like 100 yen equals $1-ish, kind of. Not quite. It's probably like 120 to 130, but it's not like 200. The dollar's down from its height, and people are saying it could fall further. There's no denying how much the standard of living has improved in the past few years. So, by the way, this takes place in like the 90s, I think. Like very, very early 90s or like late 80s. It's common to own a car and television now, and supermarkets are better stocked than ever. Although with everyone flocking to the city, land prices are skyrocketing. Nowadays, most people can only dream of home ownership. Hey, it takes place in 2023. Look at that. Most people can only dream of home ownership. That's me right now. The city center's going to be nothing but apartments before long. I'm not exactly a businesswoman, so this all feels like another world to me. Now that everyone has more spending money to go around, people are coming up with all kinds of new diversion. It seems like only yesterday that people were flocking to the arcades to shoot aliens, but now we have these enormous theme parks and gaming machines that plug straight into our televisions. Yes! Everyone's talking about superhero series, foreign films, and movies based on the latest bestseller. Back in my day, fusion rock and folk music was all the rage, but now it's all about city pop and idols. I find it hard to care about that sort of thing anymore. I hear the new big thing is some mascot line of delinquent birds, mockingbirds I think it's called. Yeah. Was that what Richter was talking about? Yes, it was. Trends seem to have such short shelf lives now, but how quickly the times are changing. Dude, you have no idea. She's not ready for 2023, man. Like, the shelf life for some memes is very short. I think I'm just too old to keep up anymore. It's young people who are leading the way with their modern worldviews. My generation will only fall further behind. And as they do, they try to strangle the other generations as much as possible to try and keep their grip as they're falling behind. Hey, Jack, what's the costume? It's Ken from Barbie. Look, from the Barbie movie. See, I have a beard, right? So it doesn't quite work. But if I didn't have a beard, it'd be closer. So like technically, like in the movie, he's got like, he doesn't like, he's have like a kind of like a vest with no sleeves on, like a black vest with no sleeves when he's wearing the bandana and the glasses, or he's wearing like one of those like super fluffy fur coat or something, like a white thing if I remember correctly. Like he's wearing this towards the end of the movie, but yeah. Never got to watch the movie. Dude, you totally should, man. It's a really cool movie. I liked it a lot, as you can tell, because Kiki with a raid. Thank you so much, Kiki. How are you doing, guys? Thank you. Thank you so very much. Hold on. How was your stream, Kiki? Guys, please check out Kiki. What are you playing? Overcooked, all you can eat. So were you like, that's a party game, right? Is it a party game? Am I crazy? I think it's a party game, right? Gotcha, Jack. Thank you for the lurk, man. I really, really appreciate it. The crazy part is like I have no clue about like where most things are in Ontario. Like I have no idea. I know where Toronto is, and I know where Ottawa is, but that's pretty much it. Every other city, I have no clue. It's just chaos in a bowl. I love that. That's awesome. Chill and cozy. Love that very much. So Raiders and Kiki, we're playing a horror game-ish. It's like a mystery game, more so. And it's basically right now we're playing a woman that's trying to figure out who might have kidnapped her kid a year ago and killed him. So yeah, so right now we're in her apartment. We're still very, very early on in her story, and she's looking at the newspaper. Everyone attends high school now, even girls. A universal education policy, they call it. The country's gotten rich enough that every child can go to school. Education is the backbone of modern society. If you want to work for a good company, you have to get into a good university. With more people in the running than ever, the competition to get into those universities has gotten fierce though. The new generation is rebelling. Schoolyard violence and delinquency are on the rise. But my boy was too sensible to get mixed up in any of that. I don't want to read anymore. It'll only remind me of him. Television. It's fair, Kiki. I appreciate the raid. Thank you very much. Obviously, if you don't feel up for it, by all means. I know also like the munchies after streams. I know the feeling very well. So. Yeah, hopefully you find something super cool to live in, Blank Cage, like a nice, cozy place somewhere in Ontario. If you can figure out like where exactly in there. Look at the television article. I don't really watch much television. It feels as if all the information in the world gets passed through that little black box, but father stopped them from reporting on the kidnapping back when it happened. I was glad about that. Less fuss. Now the comedy boom is over. All the comedians are flocking to other genres. The occult seems really popular at the moment. Look at all these paranormal specials. What if one of them is talking about the curse? Probably not. Michio Shiraishi, the same girl who witnessed my son's kidnapping, committed suicide last week. But that means Mr. Jonoichi was terrified of someone who already died. Is that what he meant by a curse? I can't work this out on my own. Maybe Richter will know. Why won't he call? Oh, I haven't left it off the hook, have I? Make sure the receiver is on the hook. It'll ring as soon as he calls. Well, there it is. Find a good place, but the thing is that I can't get a place till I know exactly when I moved again. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure. That must be him. Is it though? Hello, Shigima residence. Richter called me out to meet him and we came here to Komagata Bridge. Richter, there's something I need to tell you. Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. He's gazing down into the water. What does he see down there, I wonder? Okay, let's look for a sticker. The Sumida River. The water is filthy and horrid, but at night, when it's still, it looks almost peaceful. Can I ask you something, man? Is the Sumida River what you Honjo folks picture when you think of home? I couldn't say. All I can tell you is that I can hardly stand the sight of it. Right, should have guessed. This was where they found him after he went missing. All alone, floating in that horrible water. All I can think is how scared he must have been, how cold he must have been. What did he ever do to deserve something so awful? I've come here every day since then. And I prayed to the river to give him back, to give me back my son. Day after day after day. You know, in olden time, people believed rivers marked where our world met the next. So the act of crossing flowing water had a huge amount of spiritual significance. Back when Edo was founded, the people of Chuo saw the Sumida River the same way. They associated the far side of the river with the afterlife. That same place would later become Honjo. All their fear and revulsion accumulated there and took root. Hold on. It is still going, okay. But then the Ryogoku Bridge sprang up after the Great Fire of Meireki, and just like that, Honjo was part of the city too. Hey, Ankrit, over on YouTube, hello. Love it. As it turned from farmland to a town, the people surrounded it with a man-made river, and crisscrossed it with canals and waterways. Weren't those to prevent flooding? That's what I was told. They were, but that's not all they were for. Their other purpose was to contain all the corruption that had built up on the far shore, and stop it leaking through to our side of the Great Divide. Officially, they were a physical barrier, but unofficially, they were a spiritual one too. So, if I have this right, are you saying that Honjo is a place where the real world meets the afterlife? Exactly. That's why the rite of resurrection is here, rather than anywhere else. I'm sure of it. And it's probably why the 7 mysteries and their curses have survived to the modern day. And I guess that would make this spot we're standing now right over the water. You don't mind snow, Blankage? Dude, we've got snow today. I was super excited. I was actually dancing this morning. The border between life and death. If there ever was a place where bringing back the dead might be possible, I reckon it's here. It's funny that you mentioned praying to the river. That might have done more than you think. Is that supposed to make me feel better? Just thinking it out, ma'am. Well, it's a nice thought. The Sumida River. Okay, a Class A river that is part of the Arakawa River system, which runs through much of eastern Tokyo and empties into the Tokyo Bay. It's a super pretty place. Look at that. During the Edo period, Sumida's riverbanks played a key role in the transportation of lumber used for construction. In addition to its logistical importance, it was also a place for the common folk to gather and enjoy activities such as seasonal flower viewing or river bathing, and there exist many woodblock prints depicting such activities. The area became plagued with sewage issues when the surrounding environs were industrialized in the post-war period, but the situation has improved since. Many unique bridges span the Sumida River, including the Ryogoku and Azumabashi bridges, which attract a large number of visitors as sightseeing spots. Massive fireworks display in the summer are also always sure to draw a crowd. The river has served as a cornerstone for both the city and its people, having both aided in its development and serving as an inspiring backdrop for countless works of arts and literature. Anthony. There's got to be a sticker, man. We're on Komagata Bridge over the Sumida River. There's a highway on one side and a freeway on the other, but they're both deserted this late at night. Oh, the bridge now? One of the bridges spanning the Sumida River completed in 1927 as part of the reconstruction effort following the Great Kanto earthquake. It is notable both for its distinctive blue arches and the cutting edge for the time techniques used in its construction. Many bridges stretching across Sumida River, each boasting a unique structural form and design. Yo, I have to believe this is stickers. Gotta be one. Or maybe not. You go first. Asps. Very dangerous. You go first. Please go ahead. Alright then. I've been poking around places connected to the 7 mysteries looking for curse bearers, and I think I found a few candidates. Oh? First, a tall man I ran into in Kinchibori Park. I asked him for directions, trying to probe him a little, but he turned the questions right back around on me. And he was out there the second he figured I wasn't what he was looking for. I got the sense curses were nothing new to him. I'm about 40% sure he's a curse bearer. We already know he's not. Then there's this middle-aged guy I saw on South Warigesui Street. There's no question about this one. He had one of the cursed stones in his hands. He had a nervous air about him too. It was clear he was up to some shady business. So we know who that is. It's the guy that said that like the high school girl was chasing after him. He's actually a teacher at the school. I don't know his name though. Gathering soul drags, I bet. He'd make a good target. Next up is a pair, a young man and woman I saw around Ryogoku Bridge. So we've actually met these two. The guy with the glasses, the curse that he has to do with sound. Like if you hear the curse, then you're already dead, basically. But the girl though, we don't know. Like she was there with him last time we were there, and then she didn't say much, and I have no idea. This time the man came up to me and asked me flat out if I was a curse bearer. I told him I didn't know what he was talking about, and he backpedaled and left. Looks like they lurk around there often, looking for kindred spirits would be my guess. Though it didn't seem like they were quite working as a pair. Gathering soul drags in a group might be a decent idea if you can make it work. But with things being how they are, it's going to be hard to find folks one can trust. They've got brass though. I don't know what their deal is, but I'd like to find out. Last is 2 detectives I've seen sniffing around. So I'm not sure if the young detective has a curse, but we can play as the older detective. So I'm assuming the older detective is the one that has a curse. Police are involved. Not necessarily. A body turned up in a local park a few days ago, so they might just be looking into that. Still, the park got ties to one of the 7 mysteries. Might be it was a curse that did the guy in. And if they're sending in detectives from the head office, then something's got to be up. How do you know where they're from? Let's just say that when you're in this business, there are some faces you get to know. Anyway, that's everyone who's caught my eye. You found all of them in so little time? I really did hire the best. It's all in the name, ma'am. Richter Kai PI. No, wait. Ain't that Richter Kai, Investigator Extraordinaire? An Investigator Extraordinaire. Is that why you can dress like that without drawing attention to yourself? You bet. An investigator extraordinaire can blend in like a chameleon in any outfit. Well, that aside, the middle-aged man and the young couple sounds the most promising, am I right? Whichever we pick, it's still too early to make a move. It seems that the curse bearers are less involved with each other than we thought. Plus, there's still others we don't know about. I say we hang fire and see how things play out. Once more bodies start showing up, that'll get the pot nice and hot. And once it's boiling, our chance will come. Standing around is the last thing I want to be doing right now. This is my only chance to bring back my son. I can't afford to fritter it away. The thing is, the detective is helping us on the one condition with the curse thing, that we don't kill anybody. Like, as soon as we kill someone, he's out of there. So we have to convince people to give us their curse item without them killing us. Can we just get him to space him? Well, yeah, probably, but like he's probably going to be the one that has like a lot of like insight into like what their power is, or who has a curse and who hasn't. So like getting rid of him would probably be a bad idea. Hey Jones, what's up, man? There's something I need to tell you. What's up? Well, that girl, Michiyo Shiraishi. It goes? Nice. Nice. The one who was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping. That's her. Well, she's dead. She's what? The student who committed suicide last week, that was her. I heard something like that had happened. Never got the name though. Talk about bad luck. We finally get a lead only to find it's turned into a literal dead end. Unless her death was the whole reason Jonoichi was so shaken up. He said she was going to curse him. Was he talking about her taking revenge from beyond the grave? Seems like we're back where we started. Not necessarily. That teacher knows something, I'm sure of it. At the very least, I'd put money on him having something to do with Ms. Shiraishi's death. That's why he's so scared of being cursed by her. I see. And also, something tells me he knows more about your son's kidnapping. In any case, I think I've got a good idea of what he's hiding. How did a hunch? A hunch? Well, more of a theory. Care to take a guess? Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. It rings a bell, Jones. I just forgot where it's from, but I know what it is. I can guess. I can't say for certain, but Mr. Jonoichi. Silence himself. Silence Michiyo Shiraishi. Yeah. I'm gonna say with blackmail. What if Mr. Jonoichi silenced Michiyo Shiraishi with blackmail? What do you think? Exactly my thinking. Hey, we got it. Damn, we're good. Oh, is it from Shrek? Yeah, you're right, it's from Shrek. Yeah. Jonoichi knew about Ms. Shiraishi's connection to the kidnapping, and he used that to blackmail her into doing his bidding. He made her feel so trapped, she took her own life to escape. That's my read on it. How despicable. Well, it's just a theory. Right now, I think we need to have another chat with Mr. Jonoichi. Okay, it's the same dialogue. Anything new? Sometimes like you have to look around because like this, like another, like somebody else walking around, or No, I guess not. Wait, I can click on a river again? Oh, that's right. There's one more memory I have of this river. Do you mind if I tell you? Go ahead. It must have been 20 years now when I was still a schoolgirl. Back then, the Sumida River was much filthier than it is now. It was full of garbage and industrial discharge. It was scummy and slimy and it stank. You could look out over the water and see dead cats and dogs and pigeons just floating. Ugh. And one day, among all the filth and garbage, there was a piece of my missing classmate's hand. What? What do you mean? It was almost a miracle when you stop to think about it. What were the chances that someone would find a part of her that was still recognizable? And that although everything but the palm had rotted away in the water, the part that was left would have an identifiable scar, and that they could tell it had been a murder from the blade marks on the bone. Wait, are you talking about the Nejima murders? You have heard of it. I'm impressed. I assume you were but an elementary schooler at the time. I wasn't really aware of it then. I only heard about it after the fact. I had no idea the victim was a classmate of yours. What in the world, dude? A notorious case from over 2 decades ago involving the murder of a female high school student. It first came to the attention of the authorities when part of a human left hand was discovered floating in the Sumida River. Testing revealed it to belong to a missing female high school student, as it appeared to have been severed deliberately. The police launched a murder investigation. A large-scale search on the river was organized, but the highly polluted state of the water made this impossible. Visibility was poor, the stench was intense, and the divers quickly fell ill. They succeeded in recovering only the victim's head and what appeared to be part of her leg before the search was called off. At the time of the incident, the Sumida River was as polluted as it had ever been. Neither fish nor shellfish could survive in it, eventually causing the annual firework festival to be called off indefinitely. Over the course of the search, the police discovered a number of unidentified human bones. This caused a stir among the public as several other young women had gone missing in recent years in the Tokyo area, and it was feared that they may have fallen victim to the same fate. Forensic technology at the time, however, were not advanced enough to determine the identities of the deceased, and so the police were unable to open any inquiries. Due to the overwhelming lack of circumstantial evidence, the investigation ground to a halt until a hitherto unrelated individual came to its attention. During a questioning about a separate incident, Fumichika Nejima, a 36-year-old shop owner with no relation to the victim, divulged details about her that had never been released to the general public. An investigation into his background was conducted, leading to his arrest. Nejima testified that he had snatched his victim from the street and confined her in the underground storeroom of his shop, which also served as his living quarters. He chose her for no special reason, but simply decided that she was an opportune target on seeing her walking alone at night. After keeping her locked up for several days, he restrained her, sewed her mouth shut, severed her fingers and toes with a box cutter while she was still conscious. As she screamed silently behind her sealed lips, he proceeded to her wrists, her ankles, her elbows, her knees, working his way inwards slowly and methodically, his victim constantly wavering in and out of consciousness. Jesus Christ. Okay, Encrypt, have a good night, man. Good lord, dude. Her ordeal continued until she died of blood loss. Nejima dismembered the rest of her body and disposed of it behind his home in the Sumida River before cleaning his storeroom and returning to his everyday routine as if nothing had happened. The brutality of his actions shocked the nation when they were eventually reported. Once apprehended, Nejima readily divulged the details of the murder but was less willing to explain his motive. When asked, he would only break down in tears, saying, "I don't know what came over me. I know it was wrong." In the end, the police could extract nothing more from him than expressions of remorse, although the efficiency of his methods strongly suggested that he had committed several similar crimes in the past. no corroborating evidence ever came to light. Nejima was sentenced to life in prison at his first hearing. The sentence was imposed with no appeal from the defendant. Dude, that's just messed up, man. Oh, that's him? The man who made headlines over 2 decades ago was the perpetrator of the brutal killings known as the Nejima murder. To be honest, it was all a bit of a blur. A wave of chaos just parting around me. Something like that. They said the rest of her body must have sunk to the bottom of the river. They calmed the riverbed, but they only ever found pieces. Everything else must have rotted and flowed out to sea. Afterwards, I heard that all the divers who had been looking for her fell ill. Sorry for everyone involved, huh? It's funny, everyone figures the river's filthy already, so one more piece of garbage won't hurt. But every little bit makes it worse. It's a vicious cycle. I know I wouldn't want to go rooting around down there myself. That's right, which is why the riverbed is the last place anybody would go looking. Or so was the killer's thinking, I suppose. Times were changing quickly back then. Things were confusing. Everyone seemed to be in a hurry. Young people were moving to Tokyo in droves. Some even ran away from home to make it in the big city. And they made easy target for bad people. A lot of them ended up disappearing without a trace. You see, back then, you chopped the body up into tiny pieces and threw it in the river. It would rot quickly and discreetly and sink to the bottom, never to be seen again. Are you saying what I think you're saying? They arrested him shortly after, Fumichika Nejima, the man who killed my classmate and cut her into pieces. He was so methodical about it, it couldn't have been his first crime. And people began to wonder how many other girls he'd murdered the same way. The police never found any evidence of other murders in the end, but the river knows the truth. How many corpses has it swallowed up over the years, I wonder? That same thought spread through everyone's mind and they started to avoid this area. So really, this river has been rank with corruption for decades now. Or at least, that's how it seems to me. Well, was that interesting? Well, I can see why you don't have any good memories of this river. With all that darkness lurking beneath the surface, there's no reason that you would. Still, if I may, ma'am, I'm surprised you know so much about the Nejima murders. But how could I not? After all, I was the one who found the hand. I mean, true. The police actually wrote me a thank you letter. They said it was only thanks to me that they managed to bring Nejima to justice. That was the only time my father ever said he was proud of me. Huh. I guess it just wasn't the killer's day. Sometimes I wonder if he resents me for it. There's still more? The Sumida River. I have nothing but awful memories of it. Okay, that's it. Right? Okay, yeah. That's it for that. Dude, that was dark, man. Jesus Christ. And that was like an optional dialogue too. Okay. Is there any new info? No. Is something wrong? Not really, it just struck me. It's been 20 years since the Nejima murders. So it has. Not to spook you or anything, but I thought you might be interested in knowing. Life in prison doesn't always mean life. There's precedent for first-time offenders being allowed out on parole after 20 years. Only if they're found to show remorse and the desire to reform themselves. That's right, I'm impressed you know so much. Still, it's hard for someone with a criminal record to reintegrate into society. I hear they've been trying to fix that recently, matching inmates with jobs and accommodations. Oh really? They keep an eye on them, of course, and make them report in for regular checkups. But to avoid discrimination, they keep the inmates' records a secret from everyone but their employers. They even give particularly notorious criminals new identities so they won't be recognized in the workplace. The way you put it, it's like you're saying Fumichika Nejima could be out on parole right now, back in society under a new name with nobody any the wiser. possible. As it happens, a little birdie told me about a big name making parole a few months back. I don't know if that was Nejima, but our discussion just now did bring it to mind. I see. How unsettling. Now that you mention it, I just remembered something too. What was it? I was passing Komagara High School a little while ago and I saw someone. A janitor, I think, and I could have sworn he reminded me of Fumichika Nejima. Oh? He looked a little different after 20 years, much thinner than I remembered too. I told myself I was just seeing things. But perhaps it was him after all. So, what's next? The big question now is what the rest of the curse bearers are up to. Luckily, the Sumida River is a good distance from any of the 7 mysteries. It's unlikely the other curse bearers will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think. I see. Alright. Spend? Oh, I can... Oh. Really? You cannot currently progress any further. Once your situation has changed, select resume to try again. Yo, for real? Oh, that's cool. So we have to keep going into a separate character. Interesting. Yo, I didn't know. Okay, let's try out... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I thought she was the same kid. It's a different kid. It's a different high school girl than the one that died. I kind of want to play her, though, because I'm curious to see like if she knows anything about the janitor, the other girl that died a while ago or something. She probably knows, right? A spirit board, too, man. Yako Sakazaki. Searches for the rite of resurrection, hoping to revive her friend who jumped to her death. So she's the friend. To get the information she needs, she meets with her classmate Miyo Kurosuzu in their classrooms at midnight to attempt using a spirit board. Oh, dude. Heck yeah, man. Midnight. Although the crazy part is like, if it's the janitor, how could he get a job in a high school if he killed a high schooler? That should be everything. Okay, let's start. Ready for this, Yako? I need a second. I'm sorry, give me a second. It's okay, it's normal to be nervous your first time. There's nothing to be scared of, I promise. Thanks, I'm ready. Let's go. Yako is a student in class 2C at Komagata High School, unable to comprehend why her childhood friend and classmate Michio Shiraishi committed suicide. She attempted to investigate the incident herself. However, she was unable to make any progress and feeling desperate, invited transfer student Miyo Kurosuzu to join her in performing a spirit board ritual. Born and raised in Honjo, Sumida City, Yako's family has owned and operated the beloved candy shop Senoya since its establishment in the early Showa era. Despite her modest appearance, Yako is a cheerful and vivacious young woman with a sense of duty and compassion so strong that she is easily moved to tears. She's also a bit quick-tempered and quarrelsome, always prepared to stand up against those who harm her family or friends. It is possible, however, that this readiness to fight is more driven by an innate love of chaos. Yako's winning streak against arrogant boys and scraps since she was a child remains unbroken and is the source of considerable stress for her mother. Alright, let's start. Let's do it. This is the spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on a 10 yen coin that's on the board. Oh. Like this? Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now, for the chant, repeat what I say, okay? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Oh, damn it. Please visit us. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Good. Please tell us if you're there. Yes. Oh, wow. Whoa, it really moved. Looks like we succeeded in the summoning. We can ask questions now. Right, questions. Start with a question you know the answer to and see the response. Then, when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really want to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple. See, the thing is, like, the problem with these is you're asking questions that, like, the other girl knows. So she can just be moving the coin. You have to ask a question that's like a secret that only you know or something, you know? What's this girl's name? Fine. What is the name of the girl across from me? Mio. Yeah, see? It even used that weird character you used to spell your name. How flattering. Psychic girl. Mio transferred to Class 2C at Komagara High School about 2 months ago. Although she is an extremely mild-mannered young woman, she exudes a somewhat off-putting dark aura, which makes it difficult for her to form friendships. Mio has, however, found a friend in her classmate Yako Sakazaki and has begun opening up to her little by little. Also, she, like, it says curse echo question marks. I wonder if she should get a curse too. The truth of the matter is that Mio is the apprentice of a famous psychic. Possessing exceptional spirit sense, she takes on the troublesome tasks of surreptitiously handling spiritual disturbances that break out in schools across Tokyo before they become a problem. She transfers schools frequently as a result and thus has trouble making human friends. Wow. Okay. Mio has already solved an incident at Komagara High School involving a female student possessed by a spirit. Although she takes effort to hide her spirit sense, many developed an impression that Mio has a deep knowledge of the occult and the paranormal upon first meeting her, leading her to be anxious that her secrets have been exposed. The most common comment she receives is that she seems to get along well with crows and black cats. Hey, I get along well with black cats. That doesn't mean anything. I bet. Even the teachers get it wrong all the time. I guess these paranormal beings just tend to take a liking to you. Huh. I don't know how I should feel about that. Oh, is it really? Wait, what is this place? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, where are we? Cool. High school, that's right. The answers don't seem to be very precise. What is my name? I think I should know the answer to this. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is my name? Huh? What's the matter? How strange. No. Huh? It told me no? Ah, I bet it means it doesn't know. Maybe the Spectre of the Spirit Board, but it doesn't know everything. Really? But he knew your name, Mio. Is this spirit really the real deal? Yes. It's fine. I feel like it's giving me attitude. Oh, I can ask it again. What's my name? Ask it again. What is my name? No. Didn't even hesitate this time. Okay, there it is. Is it really you? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you truly the Spectre of the Spirit Board? Huh? It said no. Is it lying? Not quite. The Spectre of the Spirit Board is just a temporary name we call them when using the board. Actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place or one of the people participating. In other words, the spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. They don't really think of themselves as the Spectre of the Spirit Board. Oh, really? Huh. Looks like some of the mystique has disappeared. You know, if I still call you the Spectre of the Spirit Board, do you mind if I still call you? Yes. Okay, so let's not call him that then. Okay. Thanks. Always good to remember to say please and thank you. Due to the occult craze, divination has become popular among young boys and girls. All one need is a coin and a piece of paper with letters and numbers written on it. Using these, all one has to do is ask a question of the called upon spirit and it will move the coin and answer. It is believed to be a tool that was adopted from Western spiritualism and molded by Japanese occult enthusiasts. Though it is considered a form of divination, the ritualistic nature of its usage can cause self-hypnosis or autosuggestion, leading to hallucinations or symptoms similar to spirit possession. Many schools banned these spirit boards after there were several cases of students sneaking into schools at night, in addition to stories of people having seizures when using the board. Alright, it's time to try asking serious questions. Yeah. Who does Mio have a crush on? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. What is the name of the boy Mio has a crush on? Hey, you're going to ask that kind of question? Doesn't everyone ask this kind of stuff with spirit boards? Besides, I'm curious. No, let's not do this. No. Huh, it said no. Guess that must mean you don't have a crush on anyone. Whew. Yeah, that's it. No is correct. Let's move on. Or maybe... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. You mean the boy isn't in our class? Oh. Wow. Hey, stop that. Don't make me exercise you. If that's the case, then... Is it a teacher at our school? No. Thank God. Ah, no good, huh? Whew. Deco, cut it out already. We made the effort to sneak in at night. We shouldn't waste time with these questions. Got a point. Michio's cause of death. Okay, here we go. I'll be serious now. Yes, please. Spectre, did Michio Shiraishi in our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago, really commit suicide? Okay. So it really wasn't. I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now the important part. Yeah. That's Michio. Hey, Crazy, what's up, man? How you doing? Dude, I'm having Halloween right now. My Halloween costume, man. I'm having Halloween this very second. See, look at this. I'm Ken. Look, I am Kenough. I'm hiding the beard because so you can see, but also because it looks more like I don't have a beard. But yeah, just imagine Ken with a beard, basically. What if Ken was in ZZ Top? Is what I'm looking like right now. How was your Halloween? Did you do anything cool? Michio was a second-year student at Komagata High School, where she was found deceased 1 week ago in a back alley of South Warigesui Street, her entire body broken and severely contorted. Police determined that Michio committed suicide by jumping from a nearby apartment building. As there was no suicide note, the police based their conclusion on interviews with Michio's peers. Michio was an honor student with a good head on her shoulders and consistently excellent grades, making her a favorite among the teachers. Although she appeared somewhat reserved, she had a positive outlook on life and a courageous spirit. Michio and Yako formed a long-lasting friendship during childhood, with Yako's unbending, uncompromising attitude deeply influencing Michio. However, beneath their strong exterior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard and keeping her emotions bottled up to the point that they risked overflowing. Following her father's death 3 years ago and moving to a new house, Michio began avoiding Yako. Although the two remained in the same area of town and attended the same high school, they gradually grew further apart. Yako herself worried for her childhood friend, but incapable of wading into complexities of Michio's home life, kept her distance. The days passed, and though Michio longed to confess everything to Yako, the moment to do so never came. Michio carried an old talisman, a memento of her father, with her at all times. She didn't have a curse. But see, that's interesting. It says none, but for Mio, it says question mark. Interesting. But the quarry with my family was funny and all of the... Oh, really, dude? That sounds awesome, man. That sounds like a fun time. Oh, Spectre, did Michio Shiraishi die in an accident? Yeah, or an accident? It said yes. So it was an accident and not a suicide. Michio. Then, did she slip and fall from that apartment building? No. She didn't. What do you mean? Michio didn't die falling from the apartment building. No way. If that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of the apartment building? It was an accident, but not a fall. Oh, Spectre, what happened to Michio on that day? Seems like he doesn't know the details. Where is the rite of resurrection? Then how about, oh Spectre, we want to use the rite of resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Do you know where the rite is? I wonder. Huh? What is this? Stop, I'm scared, Mio. Calm down, you can't let go before it's over. Stop here, the princess, please stop, it hurts. Such deep sorrow and resentful memories flowing into my mind. Fool's procession, those who hear it shall fall into the depths of hell. Kill them. Those who hear this sound, kill them all. They've acquired the power of the cursed stone, the Fool's Procession. You can use it to kill those who hear the sound produced by the cursed echo for more than 30 seconds. The effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. Press a use curse button to produce the sound. Yo, so the music, so wait, the sound can be heard and it has to be heard for more than 30 seconds. But if I'm seen, then the effects don't take effect. That is going to be hard to do. Never heard of this? Oh, dude, it's so fun. So, sound is a bit loud right now, so let me just finish this and then we can, I'll explain once the sound has died down a little bit. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now, kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desires the right, kill them. Dude. That's awesome. So that's how she gets the curse. So to give you a recap, it's like a murder mystery almost, but it's very, very anime. So like there's like it literally could be an anime you could watch. So there's a thing called the Rite of Resurrection. Everybody wants to resurrect someone. So someone they lost or they knew, and they want to resurrect them. So for instance, that woman here wants to resurrect her dead son. She wants to resurrect a friend that might or might not have committed suicide. And so all the people that are really, really wanting to get the Rite of Resurrection gets cursed on the same day at midnight. And once you're cursed, you have an object with you that is the cursed, like a totem, like it's a cursed object, and that object fills up with human souls, that the people that you kill. So if you kill someone that's just a regular human, you get like 1%. But if you kill someone else that was also cursed, you get like 30% in one shot. And the goal is to reach 100% so you can resurrect the person you're trying to resurrect. Obviously, somebody else can kill you with their curse. And since other cursed people are worth more points, if you will, that's what other curse bearers are trying to find out who the other people with curses are, and trying to kill them basically before they get killed themselves. And the thing is, every curse has its own quirk, like its own kind of requirement to be used. So for instance, the curse that she has, she can burn someone alive, but to do so, that person needs to be close to fire or have something that can light a fire on them, like a lighter in their pockets or something, and then she can do it whenever she feels like it. His curse was, if someone walks away from you, you can kill them. So long as someone is walking away from you, you can just kill them. But if the person is like in front of you and like threatening you, you can't do it. So you have to like find a way to make that person leave, and then you can kill that person. And her seems like her thing is a sound. So I can play a sound, and after 30 seconds, that person dies. But she has to like hear the sound. And if I'm seen, the power is negated and like it doesn't work. Like I have to be unseen, basically. I have to be like hidden somewhere. It's like a visual novel. Look, it's all decision based and stuff. It's not turn based. So like it's all conversations and like choices you make in conversations. But the cool part is like it has branching storylines. So you might pick a choice and it will kind of like make a branch and it will do a certain thing, but then you can decide to do a separate decision and that will create another branch, and you can go back in time and redo the part to see the other part basically. And the cool thing too is knowledge that you've learned from one character can be applied to another character. Like for example, if I find something interesting, like something I know from like her playthrough, I can apply it to her playthrough, and like the character doesn't know, but I know, so I can kind of like apply things. And it's kind of cool because like the like for instance, like when I was playing him, like there was a part where like that's it's the coolest part to me, is like there was like an enemy, like another person that was cursed, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to not get killed. And once I got killed, I was always like put back into like this screen basically, and I could redo the same scene over and over again, but I didn't know what I had to do to not die. And then like I figured it out. It was a sound, right? The enemy's curse was a sound, and what I did was I went into the option of the game. It was actually voices. I was hearing voices, like evil voices, that was killing me. I went into the options, into audio. I reduced voices to 0. And then when I redid the scene again, my character didn't hear the voices. So I didn't die. That kind of meta stuff, man, I freaking love it. I love that stuff. I hooked my PC up to my 77 OLED and bought a crappy ass wireless chiclet keyboard from China, more than likely. I love that. Well, that's good though. I mean, the typing is pretty fine. You one-shotted Lexasia last night? Who's Lexasia? And the cool part too is like this is on Steam and it's very, very cheap. It's like 18 bucks. And it was like published by Square Enix. And yeah. 2 things to remember. Let's go. Oh, and Lies of P, nice. You one-shotted her, but how? Oh, it's towards the end. But still, I mean, one-shotted. Summary of previous events. Okay. 1 week ago. Oh, it's a flashback. Oh, again, okay. Hey, did you hear? Someone from our school committed suicide. What? Really? Who? I heard that. Michio from Class C, right? No way, Michio? She's been acting pretty strange lately, but I still can't believe it. Oh, gotcha. I was like, how is it possible to like just like literally one-shot a Souls-like boss? But I see what you mean. You mean like you on the first try. That is very impressive, dude. I don't think that ever happened to me with any of the Souls boss I fought, but I've only fought like the first, the first game, right? So, did you hear about Michio in Class C? Yeah, she seemed like the stereotypical honor student in her first year, but she stopped showing up to class and her grades started dropping after her 3rd semester. So she offed herself because her grades were bad, not fair. Just thinking about practice tests makes me want to die too. All anyone cares about is test scores and grades. That is so not what happened, bro. Like, at all. Did you know I heard Michio's mom remarried last year? They say her new stepdad is a total jerk. Really? How so? Like, he'd peek on her while she changes and couldn't keep his hands off her. Ugh. I even heard he's an ex-con. If she resists him, he gets violent. Oh, no. That's so scary. No way I couldn't take that. I'd probably think about killing myself too if I had to deal with someone like that at home. Dude, that better not be the freaking serial killer, man. You hear about suicides on the news, but for it to happen here, it's a little scary. By the way, isn't there a girl who transferred into Class C recently? Oh, I heard about her. She's gloomy, doesn't stand out much. Did you know that the school she was at before she transferred also had a suicide? What, for real? That seems like kind of fishy. Really? So would you consider it like harder than other games, or like let's say, what is your easiest one and your hardest one, and where do you place Lies of P? There might be some of you already know, but a member of our class, Michio Shiraishi, passed away last night. Okay, calm down. I know this comes as a surprise, but please keep quiet. The cause of death is still under investigation, and there's nothing we know for certain at the moment. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors, got it? We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. Bo will be off tomorrow as well. Hey you, stop celebrating. Show some respect. There will be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school assembly if anyone wishes to pay their respect individually. Dude, that's crazy, dude. 2 days? 2 days off. Over an hour to beat? Yako? Sorry to bug you. You seem a little different from your usual self. I hope I'm not being nosy. Thanks, Mio. But, thanks, Mio. Was I acting that strangely? Yeah, enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Yeah, this is perfect timing. There's actually something I want to ask you. Yeah? About Michio. Michio, I wonder why she had to die. She didn't leave a note or anything, but they announced that it was a suicide. That can't be right. She would never kill herself. Michio was so happy and always looked on the bright side of things. She loved coming to school. I know she was going through some hard times, but for her to kill herself. I never got a chance to speak with her. She was often absent from school, and when she did come in, she looked depressed. You're right. And that's why everyone was so willing to accept that she committed suicide. They acted like they cared, but all they did was gossip about it. They put together little pieces of information and spread rumors like it's the truth. Isn't that terrible? Yes, it is. I heard some that are really awful. In the end, the only reason they're able to say stuff like that is because they aren't personally involved. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad and that her grades went down. But to say things like, how sad, no wonder she killed herself, how dare they? She always told me she was okay whenever I talked with her because I was worried. She would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly she'd kill herself over it. Uh-huh. Lies of P, Elden Ring. So you would put like, so the order is that the first one you've listed is the hardest one, and then it goes easier every time. Is that what you're saying? I won't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like, maybe she got caught up in something bad. Something bad? People have been talking about that body found in former Yasuda Gardens, right? Some are saying that this town is cursed or something. Yeah, there's been some strange feeling around things recently. Where would you put Bloodborne and Sekiro? Hey Mio, you know about the Rite of Resurrection, right? Yeah, it's that thing Mr. Araishi apparently discovered and wrote an article about. I doubt there's many people who don't know. He's always talking about it. Do you believe it's real? Huh? Well, it sounds a little too good to be true to me. But in the off chance that it really works, we could bring Michio back to life with it. I want to find it if there's even the slightest chance of bringing Michio back. will you look for it? Right, that's the thing. The one was pretty tough, and Sekiro and Wolong Fallen Dynasty didn't have any problems with. Interesting. Huh. Cool, man. Is there any like other Souls-like game releasing soon? I think like we just got 2, so I'm assuming there's not another one that was announced or anything. You know that spirit board thing that everyone's been doing, where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want? Yeah, I know it. I want to try it out. There's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem the type to know about this stuff. Oh, I do? Yeah, you look like you're really into that occult stuff, you know? You've got a kind of gloomy look. I don't know how I should feel about that. But you do know how to do it, right? Well, yes. I think I probably know a little more than most. Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. The thing you want to ask, is it... Yeah, I want to know about the truth behind Michio's death and where the rite of resurrection is hidden. I see. I don't know if getting the answer to those questions will be as easy as you hope. Please, the teacher and police aren't any help, and there's only so much I can do alone. If there's even the slightest chance, then... Well... Okay, if that will make you feel better, then I'll help. Yes, thank you, Mio. Okay then, tomorrow after dark. And that was like the night before, and now I'm cursed. Great. Avatar Cry, it looks exactly like Avatar Cry. You're right. Notes on Michio Shiraishi. Case notes regarding the suicide. Body discovered 1 week ago. Died from full body blunt force trauma in an alley off South Warigesui Street. Believed to have fallen from the roof of a nearby apartment complex. Potential motives. Deceased parents had recently remarried, and rumors among the students suggest physical abuse by her stepfather may constitute motive for suicide. Ugh. I reject this. Because we now know it's not a suicide. It was an accident. Huh? Are you awake, Yeko? Yeah, what happened? You can't remember? Let's see, we used the spirit board and I suddenly heard something like this weird voice. And then I passed out? Yes, as far as I can tell, you aren't experiencing any negative effects. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. Huh? Was everything okay with the spirit? Yeah, it was almost bad, but I got it to leave. More importantly, what is that thing you have in your hand? Huh? In my hand? Whoa, what the heck is this? It looks so freaky. When did I get this? Fool's Procession. There's so much anger and hatred held within it. It looks a little like tools that were used for ancient curses. What? That's so scary. Yeko, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Can you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall? I think it might be connected to that object. Let's see. I can't wait for Final Fantasy 16 to come to PC so I can finally play it in all its glory. Oh, dude. I hope you enjoy yourself, man. I didn't end up liking it that much. Like, I mean, I liked it enough, but it wasn't like this massive revelation for me. Like in the end, while it was like a very pretty game, it lacked a lot. It had a lot to be desired in terms of like gameplay systems. But if you enjoy it and you're having a blast with it, I'm very, very happy for you. I really wish it connected more with me. Unfortunately, it didn't. Like, to me, it's like it's still a very good game, but to me, like, it doesn't crack the top 10 of my favorite FF games. I will stretch. Thank you. I'm excited about playing like Star Ocean 2, which everybody's raving about, and more importantly, next year I'm excited about playing like Rebirth, obviously, but also Grand Blue Fantasy. I think is going to be fantastic. Love the anime. I have to rewatch the anime though before going into the game. I think the game might like recap some parts of the anime. So if that's the case, like if it recaps like season 1, like it does the same thing as like season 1 does, at least I'll know the characters ahead of time, and I'll be like, oh, that's that character, and I'll kind of have a connection. Horizon Forbidden West to PC. Oh yeah, I heard it's coming out to PC. Yeah. Interesting. There's so many good games releasing, man. There's too many games. I think I have right now sitting in pre-orders like at least at minimum $500, if not more. Probably more. Probably like 700 or something right now. Just sitting in pre-orders. Like so many games. There's like Persona 3, Grand Blue Fantasy. I mean, until recently, Star Ocean 2, but now it's on its way. Super Mario RPG, FF7 Rebirth. There's the dual pack of like Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4 releasing on PS5, like physical. And I think I'm missing a couple. Yeah. I'm missing, there's some other ones, but I just forget. Oh, dude, and the worst part is they're all gonna be piled up behind me. Like, I literally just bought Baden Kaitos 1 and 2 on the Switch, like in September. It's there. I have Assassin's Creed Mirage. It's there too. I don't have time. I'll get to them, sure. That's for sure. Eventually. But yeah, for now, unfortunately, I don't have time. Right now, my main focus, I'm playing this for Halloween mostly. I will finish it, but I'm playing this because it's like it was October. But I do want to get right now my focus is to finish Crisis Core Reunion and play through FF7 remake again, including intermission, so that I can get into Rebirth in January and fully be caught up on all the things, basically. The only thing I'll not have time to do is replay FF7, the original game. That's the only thing I won't have time to do, and I really wish I did before Rebirth, because I would like to be able to see the differences between the two stories and be able to like kind of be amazed at some of the twists and turns and differences, but like I won't have time. Or at least I don't think so. At the rate it's going, I don't think so. It felt like I was at the bottom of a dark place, and this voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. After that, I just kept shouting. It just kept shouting, "Kill them." I see. Thank you. Yeko, I think you may have exactly what you need in order to use the Rite of Resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and turn them into soul drags. What? You mean this is a real curse? I know I said I wanted to use the Rite of Resurrection to bring back Michio, but why? Why me? It makes no sense. Yako, please calm down and listen. I'm gonna say yeah. It's me bad with games playing so many at the same time, and half of them would never even beat. I had to change that, so now I only play 1 or 2 at a time. Exactly my problem. In fact, I'm in this weird situation where like there's two things I'd like to do and not enough time to do it. So like in a world where like I never started streaming ever. What I probably would be doing right now is I probably would be playing a whole lot more games because I have more time to just play them off stream. I wouldn't have to like start a stream and have a schedule and stuff. I could just like have an hour to kill and just play, you know, like you probably do whenever you want to play anything. I would do that, not stream them, and then do review videos, like just a YouTube review channel or something. But because I started streaming and stuff, and now I'm like more into YouTube, I kind of like have these Let's Play going. So I don't really have time to do the whole review thing, which means I can only play games. I play games slower than I normally would, which means it takes me more time to play games. So I can't really, even if I wanted to do reviews at the same time as I'm playing games, I would never have the time to do it because it's too long editing and scripting and playing the games and like it'd just be too much. So it's kind of it's unfortunate because I love doing both actually. Like I'm sure I would love just playing off stream and reviewing, but at the same time streaming is a lot of fun, right? So like because I'm enjoying like doing that, it's kind of sucks that I can't really do the other one. If I had infinite time, I would totally do both. In fact, I would probably stream more. That way I could finish game faster, and then I'd be able to, and then I'd find some time to do the editing to make this, the reviews, for example. I might still try and do a review once in a while, but like I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's just because the scripting, the editing for a review takes forever. Especially the audio. Audio editing is the worst. So like all those things, it takes so long to do. But yeah, that's what I would do if I had infinite time. But otherwise, I was doing exactly like you did. Like I was starting too many games. In fact, even sometimes on stream, I play too many games at once, and then I kind of like leave one behind. Like for example, like right now, Baldur's Gate 3 is kind of like on hold because there's too many other games releasing, and I want to play them and stuff. So like I finished like Act 1, and then before starting Act 2 of Baldur's Gate, I kind of paused. I'd like to get back to it and do Act 2 and then pause again and then later do Act 3. It's probably what I'm going to do, but the best is like short games. Short games are the best because like, for example, like this game, Crisis Core Reunion, like those games are like 20 hours long maybe. So like they're shorter, which means I'm going to finish them faster, which means I can move on to other games. So that lowers the amount of games I have to play. Yeah, Baldur's Gate is so long, man. Baldur's Gate is incredibly long. Can't stay calm. Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah. I'm sorry about panicking. No, it's okay. Fear is something we feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people would give names to phenomena they couldn't understand in order to live with them. However, modern-day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection of things that can't be measured. And so the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. They've been around since a long, long time ago. If you just understand, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, calming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is. I only really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but you really do have a connection with this stuff, don't you? Well, I suppose to an extent. Hey Mio, what do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? Am I going to die? It's okay, I'll take care of the curse. That's why I'm here in the first place. What? Trust me. I'll take care of things. It'll be alright. Thanks. I was the one who dragged you along to do the spirit board. It's fine. You're desperate to find a way to try and help your friend. But spirit boards are dangerous. You have to take them seriously. So I'm glad you invited me. All right, let's review everything we've learned so far and think of how to move forward. Okay. I love long games, especially when they are crazy good, but there's downsides to long games too. Yeah, that's the issue. Like Baldur's Gate, I freaking love it. It's probably my game of the year, and maybe even like my game of the decade. Like it's that good. However, because it's so long, it's really hard to fit in a normal streaming schedule with the amount of time I can stream. Like I would have to stream only that game every single stream, every week, for months and months and months and months to finish it in a timely manner, which is where it gets annoying. If I could do a game off stream, right, then it'd go faster, because then I wouldn't have to schedule something and then like be there and so on, you know. Yeah, so that's why like shorter games are better for me. But I do still play longer games, obviously. Like I'm like, that's the thing, right? Like I would love to play Persona, and I will definitely play Persona 3, but that's a game that's like 100 something hours. Persona 5 Royal is like what, 200 hours or something. Like it's just insane. And don't get me started on freaking Starfield, man. I stopped playing that game because like I just saw the pit. Like I literally was standing over the edge looking down at like 1,000-hour playthrough, and I was just like, nah, I can't, man. It's too much. There's too many things to do in that game. You can just play forever because you can just keep rebooting the game forever. It's too much. Just can't do it. About the curse. What is this curse? Am I cursed? Well, I've only looked into it a little, but I wouldn't quite say you're cursed. It's more like you've gained the ability to use the power of a curse. There shouldn't be any kind of negative paranormal effect on you. The power to use a curse, do you mean this curse stone? Yes, if the curse stone is used under certain conditions, a curse will be placed on someone, taking their life and turning it into soul drags. Soul drags are said to be required to enact the rite of resurrection. Normally, a curse is a spell that would only be usable by onmyoji of considerable talent. I believe that curse stone makes it so that even normal people can use them. So someone like me with no knowledge who could curse someone. Yes, but it's still nothing to take lightly. You could end up having it redirected right at you. To tell you the truth, something unusual did happen while we were using the spirit board. It happened right around midnight, I think. This old area seems to be under the effect of the Feast of Shadows. Sorry, what? What now? Yes, it's a type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of the supernatural. It also has the effect of making the powers of certain curse echoes manifest more easily. Judging by its strength, I'd say it probably covers about a 3 to 4 kilometer radius. 3 to 4 kilometers? That's big enough to cover all of Sumida City. Yes, I think the Feast of Shadows was used to cause the resentment lingering in the area to manifest as curse stones. Someone did this. But who? I don't know enough to say, but it's likely that it was done by someone who wants to uncover the rite of resurrection. This isn't something to happen naturally. I see. Dude, that's crazy, man. That means it was all made by someone? You know what my bet is? My bet is it's the council woman. The council woman, like, or lackey, didn't have any curses, but he knew everything about them. And he's walking around trying to collect curse stones. So I'm thinking it's got to be her. And the fact that she's been in power for so long, she probably uses her rite of resurrection to resurrect herself every time she dies or something. I don't know, but like it feels that way at least. I'm still clinging to that theory. It might be wrong, but that's what I'm going with. For me, what I'll probably do with Starfield, just try to stick to the main story if that's possible. I mean, it's probably possible, yeah. Not really. I mean, I'm not like not playing it anymore. Like I will come back very soon actually, because I want to do I probably want to do the Christmas event, and but if I don't make it for the Christmas event, at the very least I want to play it closer to the release of the expansion, so that I can catch up on all the patch story stuff and then get ready for the expansion and then do the expansion and then take another break probably. So like that's what I tend to do. I don't come back with every patch. I come back like every expansion mostly. The Feast of Shadow, a technique that allows one to create a field that temporarily boosts spiritual energy. In addition to amplifying the spiritual power of a particular area, it can also be used to amplify the strength of grudges and desires tied to the area. The effectiveness of the Feast of Shadow is dependent on the abilities of the user, but it's possible to limit the scope and range of the spell to such a degree that one could use it to amplify the power of even those not naturally gifted with spirit sense. I do not. No. Explore new worlds is very good. Oh yeah, really? Dude, I've nothing against Star Trek. I love the very little I've seen of Star Trek. I've always interested me, and I always kind of loved it. So I probably would love it too. And I know next to nothing about Star Trek, mind you, but like because I've seen very little things, but the small things I've seen I've loved. It's crazy good. Really, it's on Amazon. I'm down to check it out for sure. The Curse Stone's power can only be used in this area under the influence of the Feast of Shadows. The effects also only appear after the sun is set. By setting a limit on when they can be used, the curses are strengthened. So the curses can't be used outside this area or during the day. Correct, but speaking of limits, to actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems there are conditions that need to be met. Conditions? You mean like how my curse echo needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds? To be honest, I don't really understand it. Like, how do I even summon the curse echo or make the sound? Do I just like will it? You mind if I try? Stop. You shouldn't be using curses so willy-nilly. Even if there are conditions that have to be met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous enough. In that sense, maybe you really have been cursed. I'm sorry that you got wrapped up in this situation, even though I'm here with you. Damn, dude. Star Trek Strange New World. There's 2 seasons. Has it been renewed for like a 3rd one, or has it been cancelled? That curse stone, I wonder. I think whoever holds it becomes a curse bearer. It would probably be best for me to hold on to it, but then I'd feel bad about forcing it on you. No, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'd be able to take it. Really, why? If we tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger. That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you. No way! That curse stone might look like nothing more than an old Natsuki carving, but it can sense a powerful, resentful energy from it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. I may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to handle something this powerful. Really, this little thing. If you throw it away and someone with bad ideas picked it up, it could be bad. I think it would be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved and have you hold it onto it for now. Well, now I'm kind of freaked out. Anyways, we need to make it to daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. I'll help you find a way to deal with it then. Okay. So there are 2 things you should remember. First, do not fulfill the conditions while it's night. Second, should you happen to fulfill the conditions, don't use the curse. Right. So I can still fulfill the conditions though. So I can still make people listen to the sound. I just have to not kill them afterwards. Not too bad. That way I can like play the sound, and then whatever situation arises, I can just, the person's already dead basically. I can decide to kill them or spare them. Not too bad. Oh, it's in Paramount Plus on Amazon. Okay, gotcha. But if you try out and watch it, as far as I know, there will be a season 3 as well. There's only 10 episodes per season. Not so crazy long. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it doesn't seem too long at all. That seems perfectly fine, yeah. Interesting though. About the 7 mysteries. The mysterious voice said the curse stone is called the Fool's Procession, right? Yeah, that's from the 7 mysteries of Honjo, right? Our school is said to be connected with a story with the same name, one of the mysteries. Right, I don't think it's a coincidence. This is just a guess, but it's possible that you were chosen because it could feel your desire for the rite of resurrection. If this is a curse of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, then it's possible there are others who received curses associated with the other mysteries. Yeah, that voice also said there are other curse bearers or whatever you call them. Not only that, apparently you can get a lot of soul drags by killing a curse bearer. Right, that's certainly not good. Even if we have no intention of killing others with the curse, there's a chance you may be targeted if other curse bearers find us. Yikes. We'll have to avoid anyone who has another of the curses. That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible. Makes sense. Still on series 2, so don't really need to know anything about Star Trek to watch or get into the show. So is that the show that I heard about that's like, that has like Spock in it? So is it kind of like a soft reboot basically of the original cast? So like it just happens to be like a separate timeline or like or something? Oh, crazy. It's all good, man. I like talking to you, dude. Is Spock is in it? Interesting. Is it Kirk or like it's just Spock happens to be in it, but it's a different thing? About the rite of resurrection. But Mio, yes? If this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio if I used it, right? The rite of resurrection would be real too. Yes, that's true. But you can't do that, Yeko. But it feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. What's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger? I sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. What's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yako. You would never even consider taking the life of another person. Is it the curse's influence on you? Maybe the curse echo's grudge is rubbing off on you. Will you show me it for a second? There's something inside it. No, stop. Yeko. Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like, I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it. I understand, I'm sorry. But you need to give up on the rite of resurrection. What? Because that's the real curse. Using resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses. You have to resist it. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. But Michio could... I think for tonight we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you. The curse's influence should subside in the morning. Okay. Gotcha, crazy. No, I was thinking of this one. I wasn't thinking of Picard. No. Yeah, because Picard is like the cast of like next generation, not the OG cast. Interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, man. I've been watching. I'm done now. I'm fully caught up, but I've been watching For All Mankind, and that's been great. That was really good. It's on Apple though. Apple TV. Oh, it's Spike, like in the movie, like in the first Star Trek movie with from J.J. Abrams. Oh, you're in season 2 right now, dude. I watched it all the way to the end of season 4. So I'm ready for season 5 whenever that drops. Wait, am I saying? Am I right? Is there 4 seasons or 3 seasons? Wait, hold on. Not sure anymore. Not sure how many seasons now. Yeah, I heard about Invasion. I heard like season 1 wasn't great, but like season 2 apparently is really, really good. From what I heard. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the right. It's beyond this. Even a single curse stone alone is too much to handle. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on just worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in great danger. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? We'll take the same route we took to get here. Right. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there? I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either. What? Why'd the light go out? Mio, are you okay? Hello, Mio? She's not here. What's happening? Where are you? Dude, I can't. Yo, am I crazy? I can't see her. There's something red there, but I just... Jesus Christ. Get me out of here, Mio, where are you? Yako, I'm here. Over here, can you see me? Where? I can't see anything. Yo, there you are, Mio. This way over here. Be careful, your field of vision is being limited. Right. What was that, though? Who was like attacking me? I am so confused right now. Silo was insane. Oh yeah, Silo was insane, dude. Silo was so good. That, like, the ending of season 1. Oh man, I'm so hyped for season 2. Very, very much so. Escape from Komagata High. So someone was attacking us, because like that was another curse. That was a curse attacking me, basically. But like, who was it though? Hey, Mio, what was that just now? Could it be another curse echo different from mine? I think so, yes. We may have been discovered by another curse bearer. Oh. What's wrong? Someone's there in that classroom. What? Something moved inside. Well? Oh, dude. I would say ignore and proceed, but like, I think we should probably check it out. I wonder if any of the other people that were sent out. I don't know. I think they're all toast. I think the air outside is polluted. I think they're toast. I think literally the only person that's like good is that. I don't want to say any more because I don't want to spoil, but like, yeah. You think so? I thought it was the opposite, man. I thought it was making the suits not airtight. And the new, like with the bat tape. That's how I interpreted it. Is yeah. I'm gonna go with check it out stealthily. This is probably one of those moments that the storyline would branch into 2 separate branches, I think. Check it out. It might be the curse bearer who used that curse echo just now. If you can see who it is, it might help us decide what to do later. That's true. Okay, be careful. As I'm clacking my feet. What I should do is just remove my shoes. Well, can you see anything? Try and get a look around. It's gonna jump in my face. Want it? Oh. Huh. Is that our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jonochi? And the person with him is Itomi from Class A. What? Oh my, what is going on here? That bastard. He's at it again. I have to kill him. I'm not gonna kill him. I wanted him to get away with this. What? The curse, I could kill him with it. No, Yeko, you can't use a curse stone. What's gotten into you? Resist it. Who's there? Someone there? This is bad. We have to go before they see us. We didn't do it. Koei is an English teacher and the homeroom teacher for Class 2C at Komagata High School. He was seen alone with Itomi Okuda in a classroom late at night by Yako and Mio. Kohei was an honor student at top of his class back in his high school days, the apple of his parents' eyes. He was placed under immense pressure to attend a first-rate university. The family's plan came to naught, however, when the pressure caused Kohei to sink into a deep depression and fail his entrance exam. Even at the university he was able to enter, Kohei struggled to keep up with his classes, leaving him a vain but wounded young man. Kohei never aspired to be a teacher, but figured it was the least he could do with his talents. He considers his student to be beneath him and largely looks down on them all. Itomi Okuda. Itomi is a rebellious student in Class 2A at Komagata High School. On the rare occasion when she does show up to school, she skips all her classes and spends her time hanging on the rooftop with her fellow troublemakers. Itomi is regarded by the teachers as one of the worst offenders among the delinquent students attending Komagata High School. Itomi was a fairly ordinary student when she started high school. However, trouble at home in her first year had her take a turn for the worse. She began associating with a group of delinquents from other schools with whom she'd wander around town at night to avoid returning home. Warnings from teachers about dress code and conduct violations have fallen on deaf ears, with Itomi going on reactionary rampages around school with her friends, breaking windows and disrupting classes. Recently, some teachers have taken to using harsher measures and even corporal punishments to correct Itomi's behavior. But this has only served to exacerbate the animosity between Itomi and the school. Itomi is widely regarded as the leader of the troublemakers at Komagata High School, but the title does not mean much to her. Yeah, it really didn't. Crazy. It really didn't sound stealthily at all. It seems that they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. But Yako, what came over you all of a sudden? Sorry, thanks for stopping me. It's like this uncontrollable rage suddenly welled up inside me. I wonder what's gotten into me. I can barely even remember what happened. I'm really sorry. I do think it's partly the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart's still pounding. I'm a little surprised you know Itomi from Class A. She tends to stand out a lot. Gotcha. Well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent, though she barely shows up to school. But could Mr. Jonochi or Itomi really be a curse bearer? Oh my god, we're being cursed right now. I removed the sound effect. Maybe that won't kill me. I don't know, but we should be careful just in case. Yako? When I give the signal, run. Oh, no, never mind. That wasn't it. I assumed. Because it was a puzzle like that early on, right? Go straight for the entrance. Don't look back no matter what. Huh? Why? Did something happen? Something happened, didn't it? What about you, Mio? I'll be fine. We'll meet up outside the school gates. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, go straight home, okay? Okay, go. Right. Don't look back, don't look back, don't look back. We heard a scream, by the way. Like, Mio's probably dead. I have to get outside. Let's see. To get to the gates, I go by the gym and... Is that the gym? I don't know. Wait. What are you doing, miss? You shouldn't be here this late. Don't you know what time it is? Oh, Mr. Ashimiya. Well, if it isn't little Yako. Anyway, students ain't supposed to be outside playing around at night. Makoto Ashimiya. So that's the guy that they think might be the serial killer. They think this guy is the same guy as this guy. But like 20 years later, out of prison, lost a ton of weight. And had a new identity given to him because they're trying to rehabilitate him into the society. They don't want him to have the same name. I mean, not impossible, but like... Makoto is a janitor at Komagata High School. His predecessor was nearing retirement, so he began working as his replacement about 6 months ago. Makoto is popular among the students for his friendly and caring nature, going so far as to remember the names and faces of all those attending the school. He's affectionately known as Old Man Ashimiya. Although he appears to be a simple, amiable man, Makoto's occasional shrewd remarks have led to speculation among students that he may have led a far more interesting life than it seems. Whatever the truth may be, he will be remembered as one of the 7 mysteries of Komagata High School for some time to come. No, for sure not. I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't take you for one to act out like this. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot something back in the classroom. No sass today, huh? Realized you were in the wrong, did you? Yes. Forgot something in your classroom, huh? You're a piece of work. So you don't have nothing with you? Oh. Wait, you do? What's that in your hand? Huh? Well, this is what I forgot. I, got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me. Girl these days sure have weird tastes. Well, okay, better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait. I can't let you walk home alone this late. Alright, well, just a little. I'll hurry and lock things up. But... Go home alone without checking on Mio? Oh, damn, dude. Mio told me to go home in 10 minutes. Or wait. But I think if I wait, the janitor is still gonna be there. Ah, dude. Should I just do what Mio said? I'm not sure. I'm worried about Mio. I'm pretty sure she's dead though. About Star Wars Battlefront 2 yesterday to see how it ran and God, it never dropped from the... Really? I would love that. Oh, dude, I wish I had a 4090. I have a 4070 Ti. I'm very, very happy with it, but like a 4090, ugh. That's a dream. Actually, a friend of mine is still inside. I think they'll be here soon. That's so. Who's your friend? My classmate Mio Kurosuzu? Ah, the transfer student. Breaking school rules already, huh? Didn't take her for the type. No, I was the one who dragged her here. Well, whatever. I'll go take a look. It'll be safer if you go home together. Oh, right. She's in the first floor hallways. Be careful though, you don't know what may be there. What's that supposed to mean? First floor, yeah? I'll be right back. I waited a whole hour? She's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Starting to get worried. I'm going to take a look. No, I shouldn't enter. I should leave. She said 10 minutes and then leave. Mio, are you there? Oh, dude, I'm gonna die. I am so gonna die. Huh? Oh, Jesus Christ. What? Mia, what happened? Dude, she's missing a leg too. Where did I go wrong this time? It's my fault. It's all my fault. I left her alone with a curse bearer. Well, we dead. Someone who should not be trusted. So, is the janitor. Yeah, it's him. We shouldn't trust him. Go home alone. Go home alone, and the thing is, that means that the janitor is a killer. But it costs too. Got very lucky. Was selling a brand new one for only. Oh, dude! Wow, that's super cheap. I seen the game darker and darker. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah. Lots of streamers are loving that game. It's like it's a roguelike, right? Oh right, Mr. Janoichi was actually looking for you inside the main building. Was that? He's here right now. What's he thinking? I don't know. He was in class 3B on the second floor just a bit ago. Well, I suppose that means I can't be looking up yet. Second floor, you said. I'll go take a peek. Be back in a jiff. My house is really close by. I'll be fine on my own, really. That's so. Ah, the snack shop, right? Suppose you'll be fine then. Be careful now, you hear? Stay on the big, well-lit streets. If something happens, shout fire. Okay, you worry too much. Well, we wouldn't want you to be losing any more students. We wouldn't want to be losing any more students. So I imagine you'd know that better than anyone. Yes, you're right. So he's obviously the killer though, because by lying to him, by not telling him about Mio, she's alive now. So there were two curse bearers in that place. There was the janitor is a curse bearer, very obviously. And then the other one was the guy upstairs. Like, I mean, either the guy or the girl upstairs, but that was somebody else clearly because we were getting, unless it was the janitor too, but Mio's late. Been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road. That's... Oh no, a teacher, Mr. Araishi. Oh, that's the guy that discovered the rite of resurrection in the first place. Hideki is a historian who works part-time as a curator at the local folk museum and as a teacher at Komagata High School. His recent publication on the rite of resurrection has caused a stir in occult circles. Hideki is the quintessential obsessive researcher. Despite being entirely unsuited for teaching, he had no choice but to take up a position at Komagata High School in order to make ends meet. While having a captive audience in his classes goes some way to satisfying his need for respect and recognition, his conceited nature makes him unpopular among the students. Lately, he is concerned that articles he contributed for purely monetary reasons have earned him a reputation as a researcher of the occult, but the surge of interest in the topic and the resulting volume of article requests he is receiving are undeniably tempting. Hideki is a regular at Kurokiyo Cafe on Okusai Street, where he can be found outside his work hours writing essays and manuscripts. His published books includes A Study of the Unknown, an Introduction to Bendo History. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. That thing in Mr. Araishi's hand. It can't be. Whoa. So, oh wait, so he's a curse bearer too. Would that be a curse stone? Oh, this is bad. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I don't think anything good can come from him seeing me. Wait, he's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. It wouldn't be strange at all for him to have something to do with the curses. Then, could the curse echo from before have belonged to him? Ah, shoot, did he notice me? Oh, crap. Oh, hello, Yako. What are you doing here? Ah, that was fast. Did you not hear me? What are you doing here? I forgot something. I came to get something I forgot at school. This late at night. It couldn't wait until tomorrow. No, it couldn't wait. Just what did you forget? Is that what's in your pocket? Take it out and show it to me. But, it's... Ah, stop it! I knew it. I see. You have one. It's not... That Netsuke is of great historical importance to the area. But it's dangerous to speak here. Why don't you come with me? This is important. This is bad. That hurts. Stop. You're hurting me, Mr. Araishi. Stop pulling me. Fire. There's a huge fire. Stop that. Someone will come. Damn it. Get over here. Where am I? It's completely dark. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Araishi? Ah! What? My stomach. It hurts. I'm bleeding. Oh, I'm dead. Well, it can't be good. In the meantime, this trial remains as incomplete until we meet again. Oh, I see. Is I can't... This side here, I can't continue this branch because he has a curse stone on him. So there has to be a way in one of the stories where like we remove his stone, in which case he doesn't have a stone, thus can't kill us with it. That's crazy. But what about the other branch? Like that branch up there? Like clearly it splits up. Like I wonder what the splitting point is. Is it the scream? I screamed fire, but what if I scream like help? Would that make a difference? I don't think so. Resume? Full gates? So the same story beats, but instead I choose help instead of fire. see a curse stone. Yeah, he sees me. Okay, there's nothing I can do to not being seen. I'm waiting for someone. Yeah, that's probably the split. In the middle of the night, I'm disappointed in you. Bad children who get into trouble at night need to be punished. What are you doing? It's a special night tonight. Did you know that? A special night. Oh, because of the Feast of Shadows. Oh ho! Oh. Well, you know a lot. Did you hear about it from someone? No, it's just a rumor and it's been going around. No, there's no such rumor. Haha, it must be that transfer student. She has it, you know. You must as well. Take out what's in your pocket and show it to me. Yeah, same deal as before. Help. Help someone. Do you really think someone will come this late even if you scream? It's the same deal. Same deal. Same exact death. It doesn't change anything. Yeah, so I just can't do it right now. Either options because he still has the stone. Yeah, and it's not even the other branch. The other branch was not even there, to be honest. So the other branch must have been like from a previous event. So it's not the school grounds. So maybe it's here and I kill the teacher. And that's what the branching is. That's gotta be it. Or maybe we ignore. Wait, no, that's not right. That's not right. That's the whole running away thing. Doesn't give me an option. So it's from beginning. It's from beginning because I need to not be... I need to go into the classroom, the one that's like... Yeah, it's probably I need to ignore it. Ignore and proceed. We don't need to check it out, right? Let's hurry and get out of here. Maybe. The person who used that curse echo may be in there. If we could just see who it is, it could help us later. Right, okay, just a glimpse, be careful. Oh, so we go anyway. Okay, so that was like a fake choice. Then we have to kill him. Yeah, we have to kill him. Hey! Die, Mr. Janucci. What's this sound? No, Yeko, stop. You'll kill Itomi too. I have to do something. Ah! Hey, over there. Who's there? I was seen. It didn't work. Run, hurry. Seems that they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. So it's the same conversation. Yeah, it's the same conversation. Exact same conversation. Yeah. So there's nothing that changes. Unless it's like a way for me to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so there's no way. Because his conversation doesn't lead to another choice, so yeah, so basically there's no other choice for me right now. Unfortunately, there's definitely something missing here. And we cannot continue nice thoughts. So like next time we play, I'll have to start the detective and see if we can like figure out some like puzzle, like clues to stuff to kind of get moving. Damn, dudes. That was cool though. That was super cool. Really interesting. We discovered a whole bunch of stuff tonight. Like mysteries is getting like thicker. There's like the Feast of Shadows, and like we discovered a whole bunch more people that have curses, and like we don't know how they work exactly, but at least we know a few more. So yeah, super interesting. Very curious to see where that goes. Okay, hold on. It was fun, you guys. It was fun, but it is getting late, and I am working tomorrow morning, so I do have to get going. But I love your faces, y'all. Beautiful people, y'all are wonderful. Yeah, I'm not sure. Do we have? We do actually. Okay, let's go ahead and find someone to raid. We haven't raided in a while. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid. Let's see who's streaming right now, and we can say hi too. Thank you so much, Crazy. I really appreciate that, man. Do we have any friendos that are streaming right now? I see Static is live. Static is live. Yeah, let's go see Static. Actually, he's playing some Diablo 4. He's got like Rob's going. Let's see Static. Static is a cool dude. Yeah, playing the new season of Diablo 4. Having a lot of fun apparently. I will see you guys tomorrow night, in which point we will be playing some more Honkai Star Rail, I think that's what the schedule is saying. Yes, tomorrow night, Honkai Star Rail at 7 p.m. Love that game so much. Very excited to keep going. And then no stream on Friday, because I have family stuff. And then on Saturday morning, we'll continue FF7 Crisis Core. We're well on our way into, we're going to be doing chapter 5 for sure, and more than likely we'll try and focus on story and do chapter 6 right away also. So very excited. Thank you so much, guys, again for watching. Love your faces. If you're watching on YouTube after the fact, or even right now, you're awesome. If you reach this point of the stream, please consider subscribing to the channel. We are 19 subs away from being at 1,000 subs. We're only missing 19. I would love to reach it before Christmas. It'd be amazing. And yeah, you're awesome. Love your faces. Let's go see side to Static, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.